Hi everyone, this is Courtney Brunsman, and the entrepreneur that I interviewed is a good friend of mine named Paige Schmidt. She is a self-started intuitive eating coach, so she works in the health and wellness industry. She started her business 8 years ago after battling with body image, weight, dieting since high school, and she explained she became obsessed with it from ages 13 to 18. Then she found a church and started seeing a counselor that changed her outlook, and started seeing a naturopath, introduced her to a whole foods approach, and really started to heal and form a healthier relationship with food and her body. So she wanted to share her experience with other girls in her position. So she started a blog, and she did this for about a year while she was in school for nursing. But she was getting such good feedback and building real meaningful connections with women and making a difference in their lives that she decided to pursue this as her career full-time. So she enrolled in the Institute of Integrative Nutrition and started her business with her first customers being those women that reached out in response to her blog. For mentors and advisors, she met with students that were doing health coaching as she was in school for nutrition. She also had family friends who were entrepreneurs, and she recalls one of them asking her, "What do you get excited about? What lights you up to talk about that you could talk about forever and never get bored? Because that's what you need to talk about, because you'll be talking about this over and over, and you want to go after something that you're passionate about." She didn't have a formal mentor until about 2015 or 16, and she said she would have done this differently because she doesn't always ask for help when she needs it, but she encourages anyone looking to start their own business to reach out and ask for the support that you need. She does all of her marketing online, so Instagram, Pinterest to direct traffic back to her site, and once they get to her site, she has a freebie that they can sign up for that's a day of intuitive eating, and she also has an automated string of emails that any new subscriber will get that tells her full story and more about what she does and why she does it. She was lucky enough to not go into any debt or take out any loans or have a cushion starting out. She just did a lot of babysitting and built up her client base little by little until she was ready to go full time and didn't have a lot of overhead. So she did everything she could manually and then added fancier things later. She said that as far as a mistake she made along the way, she said thinking that once you have a post out there, all of your consumers or your market will see it right away. And she learned that it takes a lot of repetition for consumers to really act on something. So repeatedly share what you're offering and share on multiple channels to get your message across. For the keys to success, she said have fun and do things over and over. Remember why you started. Remembering the why is super important to keep your passion alive. And consistency. Show up every day, and even if you don't want to, be consistent for yourself. So what I learned from the interview was follow the things that light you up to talk about, and keep going back to your why. And remain consistent. Keep showing up, keep sharing. The three concepts that impressed me the most was her business skills that she used to draw her customers in, and her advice was just so useful, and I'll really take everything she said to heart and use it going forward with my business plans.